Yo, so what's up, everybody? So today I'm gonna be making this video just to explain a little bit about creatine and what it is, what it does, if you need it, just everything about it, basically the basics. So some people, they hear about it. People that don't really know about lifting or fitness or anything, they're like, oh, it's steroids, it's steroids. The first thing you need to know about creatine is creatine, the chemical, is found in most meats, things with a lot of protein. So we're already consuming creatine. So when you take creatine as a supplement, obviously you're just supplementing, your diet. And it comes in the form, of a little white powder. And you just take like a little scooper, 5 milligrams. It's about 5 milligrams. And you just scoop it, into your shake, into your pre-workout, into water. It's water soluble. So yeah, it's pretty simple. And but it's simple, but it can have a lot of positive effects, and it can really, kind of step up your game as a supplement, without having to take steroids or, do SARMs or do anything, extra to harm your body. And I just want to say that I have been doing it for probably like a month or so now, and I've been doing different types of it. So I can kind of give a good experience on, what it does. I remember how it was before I started taking it. I remember how it is now. And I just want to say now I have a lot more comments of people, whoa, bro, you're big as fuck. Like, not just like, oh, you're cut, you're shredded. Like, oh, you're big, bro, juice man, whoa. Steroids, like I've had steroid accusations. Obviously, I don't do steroids. But yeah, so enough about that. Time to start with the basics. So, there's several different types of creatine, but the most common one you're gonna find, and the most probably the most common one people take, is creatine monohydrate. So I'm showing my protein. I'm showing their creatine because obviously I'm sponsored, and this is the one I use, obviously you can see that it's being used every day. I take it every day. I would recommend this, honestly, so if you want to get some, this is a little, ad, but type in Owen VIP at checkout. You'll get 45% off anything from their site, when you go to checkout. So yeah, so this is theirs. It's pretty basic. It's good. I've been taking it. And then there's also another type. This is by Beyond Raw Labs, which is another good company. Oh wow. Okay. So this is Creatine Hcl. Okay. So the difference between the two, obviously I'm not a chemist and I'm not a doctor, so I want to premise this whole thing by saying that not a chemist, not a doctor, just a guy who does a lot of research and who works out, for almost a job. This is my thing. So, but Creatine Hcl is absorbed 60% better than creatine monohydrate. I said it in an Australian accent. 60% better absorbed by the intestines in the body, than the mono. So what that means is your body's going to accept it better. It's going to be a little bit easier. The problem with creatine monohydrate, and just the problem with creatine in general, is in and of itself what it does. Because the reason why it makes you look bigger, and just, beefier and juicier, is because it draws the water from your body into your muscles. So it kind of just I don't want to say inflames, but it just kind of, puffs up your muscles with water, because as you know, your muscles are largely comprised of water as it is. So it's just taking more water and just drawing it in to the muscle and expanding it. So it's kind of gives the illusion, of being bigger. So it's not like you're actually gaining like, muscle, but you're gonna look bigger. But the good thing about creatine is I mean, this is my personal opinion. Other people might agree or disagree. But I feel like it does improve your strength and just, I don't know, maybe it boosts your testosterone. I don't know. I know for a fact that I have been feeling a lot more, just like a beast, literally. Like my workouts are so much more intense, strength, stamina, all that, just by taking creatine, literally. So it's like there's pros and there's cons. I mean, for me, obviously the pros outweigh the cons. Pros, look big, be strong. It's basically like the closest thing to steroids without it actually being a steroid. The con, and some people this might not really be a con, but for me of all people, you'll realize why it's a con. It kind of bloats you, obviously, because it's drawing water into all the muscles. And keep in mind that your abdomen, your abs, your stomach, there's muscles there too. So it's gonna draw in the water and expand the muscles in your abs. So it kind of makes your abs look watery and bloated, so it's like, and I'm kind of a little fitness model, so I need to be shredded, So that's kind of the problem with the mono, is it makes you kind of bloated. But it's not actually fat, it's all water. But obviously it does make a difference, and it changes the appearance. That's why I take this. I started with that. I still take that, but I ordered this recently. And I started taking this because it's better absorbed, 60% better absorbed by the body and the intestines. And it is not as potent though. So this is the con of this, is that it's not as potent as the mono, but you're not going to experience the same type of bloating and water retention, with this. So it's just kind of up to you, Me personally, what I would do or recommend to anyone is do this normally, and then say, hey, if you have a photo shoot, if you need to look lean, switch it up to this, like a few days before or whatever, a week before, use at your own discretion. But yeah, switch it up with this and then see how that goes, or just cut it out completely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And the last thing is, a lot of times it'll say on the creatine thing, or people will say, oh, you have to have a loading phase. Like for 3 days or 5 days, you have to take 3 scoops a day to get it adjusted to your system. No, it's unnecessary. They're just saying that so you can use more creatine, and then you run out and then you buy more. All you need is 1 scoop a day. 1 scoop a day, that's it. Just get the little scooper, put it into your pre-workout. I usually do it in my pre-workout. That's probably the best. Or if you don't want to do it in your pre-workout, or if you don't take pre-workout, whatever, I would put it in your protein shake after, or whenever you eat a protein shake, or just put it in water, put it in Gatorade. It's it's water soluble, so yeah, and it's no flavor, so just make sure you just get 1 scoop a day. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm not saying that you should use it or not use it. I'm just simply presenting it and telling you what it is, what it does, the pros and the cons. And then from there, you guys can obviously make your own decisions on if you want to use it or not. So I hope I helped you out. And if you do, obviously my protein doesn't carry the HCl. That's why I had to show this. But if you're going to use the mono, get it from my protein and use my code OwenVIP. You'll save money and you'll help me out. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that was the video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace out.